One day after Ukraine was accused of targeting Russia infrastructure, Moscow hits back, the key port for grain export that fell under attack this morning. And the FAA is investigating after a plane loses an emergency slide mid-flight. The rundown starts now. This is Straight Arrow News, bringing you unbiased, straight facts. Today is Tuesday, July 18th. Thanks for joining us. I'm KARAH, RUCKER. New fallout after Russia pulled out of its grain deal with Ukraine yesterday. Russia has now targeted the Ukrainian port city of ODESA, launching 6 cruise missiles and 25 exploding drones this morning. The missiles and drones were all shot down, but debris and shock waves damaged port facilities and residential buildings, injuring 1. This attack, as well as Russia's withdrawal from the grain deal, follows an apparent Ukrainian attack on the key bridge connecting Russia to Crimea. Ukraine attempted a drone strike on Crimea today, but it was foiled by Russian defense forces. As for the grain deal, the Kremlin said it will be suspended until Moscow's demands to lift restrictions on exports of Russian food and fertilizer to the world are met. The decision was widely denounced by Western officials on Monday.
Russia's decision to resume its effective blockade of Ukrainian ports and prevent this grain from getting to markets will harm people all over the world. Indeed, we are already seeing a spike in global wheat, corn, and soybean prices just today as a result of Russia's suspension. We urge the government of Russia to immediately reverse its decision.
Today we'll see the first pretrial conference in the landmark criminal case against former President Donald Trump concerning the mishandling of classified documents. U.S. District Court Judge Aileen Cannon will decide on how classified information will be handled in the case. The date of the trial itself could also come up. While prosecutors have proposed the trial to begin in December, Trump's lawyers have suggested it be postponed until after the 2024 presidential election as the former president seeks another run in the White House. Trump and his aide, Walt Nauta, have pleaded not guilty to an indictment that accused them of storing classified documents at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate and trying to hide them from the government. 2 locations more than 6,000 miles apart by air are experiencing dangerous weather conditions as the summer heats up. The summer heat wave in Phoenix, Arizona has been persistent. Temperatures have hovered over 110 degrees for 18 days straight. It's been deadly, and there's no end in sight. Temperatures are forecasted at 115 degrees or above every day through the weekend. Phoenix tied the record on Monday for the longest streak at 110 degrees or higher after hitting its 18th consecutive day. That record is expected to be broken today. There were 12 heat-related deaths in the first week of July in Phoenix, 55 heat-related deaths since the start of the summer. Meanwhile, in Greece, wildfires have forced thousands of residents to leave their homes as 2 large blazes are tearing through coastal communities. A seaside resort area has evacuated as wildfires grow dangerously close. Wildfires are common in Greece in the summertime. The FDA has approved the first long-acting drug to protect infants and toddlers from the respiratory virus known as RSV. The antibody preventive therapy, called Beyfortus, was approved Monday for injection for children up to 2 years old who are vulnerable to severe RSV. In his statement, John Farley, the director of the FDA's Office of Infectious Diseases, said, quote, "Today's approval addresses the great need for products to help reduce the impact of RSV disease on children, families, and the healthcare system." The drug is said to become available in the United States ahead of the upcoming cold season. RSV is the leading cause of hospitalization in infants. Last year, hospitals saw a surge of children diagnosed with the virus. An emergency evacuation slide from a United Airlines plane fell off mid-flight on its way to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. The slide was found in a nearby neighborhood in someone's backyard. Maintenance workers noticed the slide was missing and reported it to the FAA. The flight had just arrived from Switzerland. The FAA is investigating how the emergency landing device was deployed. A real-life castaway has survived 3 months lost at sea with his companion, not Wilson the volleyball, but Bella his dog. An Australian sailor, Timothy Shattuck, became lost at sea after a storm damaged his boat and wiped out his electronics. Shattuck said the 2 lone passengers, himself and his 4-legged friend, survived on raw fish and rainwater for nearly 100 days. It was a Mexican tuna boat that would find the vessel 1,200 miles offshore, coming to the 2's rescue. Thanks for watching Straight Arrow News, where our mission is to bring you unbiased, fact-based reporting. And we're doing just that. 2 separate industry watchdogs confirm SAN is reporting right down the middle. So if you prefer the source that gives it to you straight, stay with us at straightarrownews.com and follow us on social media. Unbiased, straight facts, that's SAN. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm KARAH, RUCKER. Have a great day.